What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Luis Angel, and I do want to give a fair apology for not being able to upload. These are 5 things I wish I knew to do before I turned 18. Some of these I had to sit down and really think about this video, only because I've done so much in these last 3 years. 18 was 3 years behind, so I'm talking about 3 years of mistake after mistake, and some to do with the same mistake over and over and over again, which in today's video we're going to discuss so you guys can avoid those mistakes. So for number one, I did this quite a bit between the ages of 15 to 17, kind of 18. I kind of ish at 18 I let go of it, which is something I wish I did not do. That's when you really want to dig into yourself and start wanting to take better care of yourself, and it's never too late. So taking care of yourself, such as going to the gym, dressing better, even changing some parts of your personality to make it seem like you're much more mature, is such a great thing. Finding ways to improve on themselves constantly, always improving. That's the number one thing. Having an interesting hobby I've found to be one of those things where it's like it helps but it doesn't help, such as picking up an instrument, building computers, or even editing. It is one of those other things that it's weird, but it helps. It really does help. It keeps you busy. That's what you want. You want a busy skill in which you can always evolve in, and eventually, if you get, I don't want to say lucky enough, but if you just worked hard enough for it, you can turn that into a career or a passion if that's what you're into. And then the third one, which is the most important, crucial one, is going to the gym. You want to take care of yourself. If you don't take care of your temple has to do with your entire body. Everything else is out the window. So that's for number one. For tip number two, it's more of investing. You want to invest money, learn how to make more money out of it, investing in yourself, investing in new skills, which that also does tie into the previous tip. Always improving, making sure you're always better. Investing, there's many ways to invest. There's style, there is skills, there is money. And so if you invest even just 2 hours into yourself, going to the gym or reading 2 to 4 hours out of the day, just to do that, you're gonna see a tremendous growth in yourself. So the third tip is a tougher pill to swallow, only because it is a little more harsher to admit. Friends aren't really friends. Like, by the time you're 18, like I previously said, you're gonna be done with school, you're gonna be going to college, or you're gonna be just working. So realistically, you're gonna lose touch with a lot of these friends you had back in school. It all goes into play. So as soon as you're done with school, you're not gonna have any friends. You're gonna have 1 or 2 friends, 3 at most. I'm not gonna tell you what kind of friends you should have. That'll be a whole different video on its own if you guys want that type of video. But because there's gonna be times where you guys aren't the same way, you guys aren't seeing eye to eye in certain paths, or you guys just will lose touch. Number 4, if you're fortunate enough for this tip to start it early, actually, learning finances. Learning finances is tough for me. I'm a horrible spender. Let's just get that out the way. I'm horrible at spending. I like something, I will buy it. But recently, I've been trying to really cut that down, and I've seen how much money I have left over. I'm like, wow, this is insane. Learning finances. This goes down to learning how to build your credit, learning how to save more, or even simply learning how to make more money from the money you make. Essentially, what that would mean is doubling your money. So if you make 100, I know where to make 200, which is something I've also been learning. Learning finances is one of those things that it'll help you make those bigger purchases, such as buying a house, buying a much more expensive car, or even pulling out bigger credit card loans. And so that's why I say learning finances, learning how to build your credit, even investing in gold or silver, it will help you tremendously down the line. It won't help you right now, but this is one of those tips where if you start now, eventually down the line, it'll do you a great amount of help. For tip number 5 is forgetting about the girls. It's like you're kind of gonna be in that battle of, am I gonna strike gold? Am I gonna hit gold or not? I am here to help you guys, as you guys are gonna be helping me. It'll just go to show you are who you say you are.